Are you making money or are you losing money? I hope that you're not relying on your bank balance to know. Hey guys, it's Mike Novak from the Novak Real Estate Team, part of Real Brokerage, and today I'm going to talk about P&L basics that you need to know as a business owner and as a team leader for your real estate operation. I'm also going to share with you in this video the 5 things that you need to implement to get financial control of your business if you don't already have these controls in place. So first of all, let's back it up just a little bit. What the heck does P&L even mean? P&L means profit and loss. So it's a financial document that shows how much money you made or how much money you lost and where all your money was spent at and where all your expenses were incurred at as well. The other really important financial document that you need to be familiar with, and a lot of people don't pay attention to this one as much as they should, is called the balance sheet. And just like the name implies, a balance sheet is going to show you all of your balances, your accounts payable, your accounts receivable, your taxes payable, your cash on hand in different bank accounts, different equities that you're holding in stocks as a team, things like that. So the balance sheet should be looked at frequently, as should the P&L. Together, these 2 documents make up the financial reporting that you need to be looking at within your business. So if you don't have these controls in place today, I want to share with you 5 things that you can do to implement to get them in place right away, because you need to get a grip on your finances and stop just using your bank balance to know if you're winning or losing and making money or losing money. So the first one is hire a CPA, a certified public accountant, to help you set up QuickBooks Online. Most people use QuickBooks Online, QBO for short, and QuickBooks Online is just basically a financial software. It allows a bank feed to go between your bank account and the software, and then your accountant or you can cost code all of these different expenses and make sure they're categorized correctly. It's really important QuickBooks QBO is set up correctly for real estate, and you need to have a real estate specific chart of accounts. So if you don't have one of those and your CPA doesn't have one of those, you can shoot me an email and I will send you a copy of ours that we created and that Eric Hatch, part of Hatch Coaching, really honed in and developed with his CPAs as well. It's the best chart of accounts I've seen for real estate and gives you total transparency into where all your money is being spent and really breaks it down nicely. Cost coding your income and your expenses is the second thing that you need to do. This should be done every single week. It's a good idea to cost code daily. It just takes about 10 minutes if you keep up on it. And cost coding just means that as the expense hits your financial system in QuickBooks, you're just coding where that expense should be categorized as. But this is something you should do daily, and then you should review the whole thing weekly and just make sure that everything's been coded correctly, because if it's not coded correctly, then your financial statements will be wrong. The third thing you need to do, you need to implement a budget, and you need to enter it into QBO so that you're contrasting your actual performance versus what you had for a budget on your income and your expenses, and you have total transparency into any of the differences and maybe where you need to adjust. So that's the third one. The fourth one is carving out time and blocking this into your schedule to analyze your financial statements, your P&L and your balance sheet. I recommend looking at this every single week. Rachel, my wife, and I sit down every Friday and we look at the previous week's P&L and the balance sheet, and we make sure that we know where all the money went, make sure it was all coded correctly, and then we walk away from that meeting with any action steps that need to occur. Maybe we need to stop spending money in certain places, maybe we need to scale it in others, maybe we need to make some capital investments in other places like office furniture or something like that, and those come out of that weekly review. That's the fifth and final thing, is just make sure that in that meeting you actually record down what you're going to implement and change so you walk away with the action item. So first of all, recap. The first thing, hire a CPA. Second thing is cost code your expenses and your incomes daily, and then make sure it's caught up weekly if you don't do it daily. The third one is implement a business budget and put it into QuickBooks Online. The fourth one is to analyze your P&L, and the fifth one is to create action steps from your analysis meetings of your financial statements that you can actually implement and make adjustments and changes so you improve the financial performance of your business. These all make up the not so sexy parts of running a real estate team and being a business owner. But trust me, if you take the time to do these and set them up right and have these controls, you're going to scale and you're going to feel much, much better and be less stressed because you know exactly where all your money is going, and you're going to know if you're winning or losing. I hope this is helpful. If you need that chart of accounts, if you want to talk to me about Real Brokerage, and if you're curious about learning why we went over there and why it could be a good fit for your business, reach out to me. I'd love to have a conversation with you.